Hello everybody and welcome to my Let's Play Modded Minecraft. I'm Drakma and this is episode 10. Right, so we've got a lot to cover today, so let's get straight on. What we're going to be doing today? Well, we're going to be going into another magic mod. We're going to leave Formcraft alone for now. And I've got a nice gadget to be showing you all. But first, in the past couple of episodes you see me go towards my magic area, but I keep getting my head down like this. Well, I'm going to show you this episode. I'm going to show you a lot because in this episode and the next, that's where we're going to be working. So it's time to reveal the magic area. There we go. Da, 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 da. First tree I've really tried to make before. Any comments on this would be great. And it's not brilliant, I'll admit. This will be for the Britannia mod. That will probably be next episode. But this episode, we're going to be working in this ominous tower. Da, da, da. Let's have a quick look inside. Ooh. This is the setup for the blood magic altar. Now I've marked it exactly how big it's going to be. Yes, this is how big the whole multi-block structure is. Right up to these ones here. It's all marked out exactly accordingly. It's a big structure. I can spend a whole episode just explaining this. So what I'm going to do is in the description I will leave a link to the wiki page so you can see how this is built exactly. But first things first, before we start on all this, it's getting night. Of course it's getting night. So, whiz back to the base. Whiz. I need to sort my mob problem out. As you can see, it's quite dark. I've put torches here and things keep blowing up. I've got no idea how to fix that, but that's not for this episode. First thing I want to do, however, is build some rather interesting machines from Ender IO. We've got our Ender pearls now, so I've got all the stuff here, now it's unorganised. We're going to be making these travel anchors. Now, you've seen me make conduit binders, you know how to make iron ingots. Pulsating crystals is really easy, you just need one diamond and some pulsating iron nuggets, which is from pulsating iron, obviously, which is simply made by putting in an alloy smelter, one ender pearl, one iron ingot. It's really, really simple to make. So, what we'll do is, I've decided to make 5 of these bad boys. Yes, 5. And I'm going to have one here, because, as I'm going to be moving around the base now, I don't want to keep just running out. Oh, it's dark. I was going to make it sleep, wasn't I? Derp. We're derping already. Can I? No. Basically, what these do is you've probably already guessed. I can now just travel around. Come on. Down here. Stupid pig. Yeah, damn it. Right, I do apologise for that. So basically what this travel anchor through, literally I will be able to move around my base rather quickly without walking around, which can get quite irritating. Where are you? Damn it! Stupid things. So yes, I will have ease of access for getting around. So we'll plot one. We're just going to put it on the floor here for now. I may change this one. I haven't decided, but we'll put one here. There we go. There's another one. And actually, I should probably name them. No, name them later. There is a way of naming them. So what I'm going to do is we're going to run over here. I won't have to do this anymore, basically. All this running around escapade. So let's put this one. I didn't set this up brilliantly, I'll admit. I will fix that. Let's put it. This is probably the safest place. Let's do it this side. Maybe. And one more. Oh yes, of course, Mr. Mesley on today. Just Mr. Mesley. Running out of ender pearls. I'm not entirely sure how he's doing that. Here's the inside of the tree. Why are they missing? I do not know. Goes right up. I made the tree myself. It's pretty appalling. Yeah, it's not brilliant. I'm just going to put this one here for now because I'm not sure where I want this because I haven't set up the 10 yet. Now I'm going to show you how it works. I do believe you can use bare hand. Okay, you can use it so you can name it. So I can call this my Britannia area, and that's how you spell it. And you can make it public, protected, which you can filter, or private, so only I can use it. I'm going to make it public. That's fine. If you hover over it, you see, wow, the names come up. Brilliant! But if you look around, you should be able to not see that one. Okay, maybe too far away. But if I go over that, if you've noticed it highlights, if I just jump while it's highlighted, woof, straight over. Now, that should be... Right, okay, so this is probably not the best location. Okay, so this is not the best location for this. Let's put this... Don't want it there. I really don't want it. Ah, there's Mr. Mesley. Let's put it... you know what, for now, we'll put it here just for now, for the point of it. So then, as you can see, we should be able to... There's the Britannia room. Ah, there we go. Much, much better. I do have one more because I've expanded the farm a little bit. Still having trouble with my slime saplings. Me and Mr. Mesley have got some ideas on that. We're going to probably try, maybe. We'll see. Got some melons down, increased the nether warts. So, got plenty of them. Where do I work this down where this will actually reach? Let's try. Not the best location, but how often do I come here? More often than I realise. Okay. Okay, you know what? We'll leave that one for now. We're not working there today. So there you go. There's a really easy way to get around the base. I just name these more appropriately. So I'll just call this base because that's just fine. There we go. So now if I hover over that base, and I'll jump to that one. Which one's this one? Blood magic. You get the idea where we're going with this one. You get the idea where we're. But I don't want to just do that. I want to upgrade it even more. I want to make a staff of traveling. But for that, we're going to need an ender crystal, and well, we're going to need a soul binder. So let's make one. This is part of the Ender IO. As you can see, there's the recipe. So if I go in here, I got all the stuff already prepared. You just need some solarium, which is just simply some soul sand and a gold ingot and an alloy smelter, each head, and a machine chassis that you've already seen me make. So, bam. It's going to need power as well. It's going to need. I don't know if that's going to be enough. We'll just plop that there. But now, if I want to get the Staff of Travelling, so if we go back to Staff of Travelling, I've already made some of this. This is really easy. Again, just iron got pulverized coal and some obsidian. You can use coal powder. Yeah, most mods support that. This is going to be the problem. It's going to be the Ender Crystal. Now, for that, you need a Vibrant Crystal, and we're going to need a Soul Bar with an Enderman Spirit in it. Now, I already made the Soul Bar. That's really, really easy to make. Some Solarium and some Fused Quartz. So let's quickly pop to the Ender and grab an Enderman Soul. So, let's pop to the end. Ah, yes, we upgraded the end as well, quite nicely. Me and Mr. Mesley did. As you can see, it's all nice and organised now. We boxed it in, made some stands for everyone. There's Mr. Mesley's. If you want to know what the blue and the numbers are, that's basically the frequencies and the ender things we're going with. There's Menos, there's Aries, there's Myers, another guy who joined the server, and of course, yours truly. So, we think it looks better. It's nice. It's a nice junction to port between everyone. Now let's go find let's go find one. Like they're going to be hard to find here. Okay, you have it in hand. He's already charging towards me. I'll have your soul, thank you. There we go. You just right click. You've sucked him into it. You're man. So let's have another quick look. Here's the portal we did out with the egg and everything. Nice little location there. Okay, and going back to the base. Okay, so back to base. We have lag, which is always fun. Now we need, because that's got power, we've got our ender soul. But we need a vibrant crystal. Now that's an emerald surrounded by vibrant alloy. Vibrant alloy is made by ender pearl and energetic alloy. Energetic alloy is like that. And I didn't make that, did I? That was the only thing I didn't make. I thought I was prepared this episode. Once again, no, I am not even close to being prepared, am I? No, I'm not. Now I've got to find out how to make all this stuff. Okay, let me just make this really quickly off camera. Okay, so I have made the vibrant crystal. So now, what we do is you get your Enderman Soul, you get your vibrant crystal, and you're going to need what? You're going to need 10 experience. I totally forgot about that, but it's okay. Fourth, there we go. And this will not take any time at all. Just give it a moment. Meanwhile, while that's doing that, I'm just going to quickly grab my dark steel. Nice little particle effects that I should have shown. You get your soul bar back, which is nice, and voila. Now, what we do is we put the Staff of Travelling together. Now, what does this do? Well, absolutely nothing without power. So, we'll nip down here really quickly. This is going to make our lives so much easier. So much easier. And we'll just whack it in there. We'll probably make a better way of charging our stuff. I do have the obvious solution, which I will probably do next episode. Now with this, if you've noticed, all of a sudden they all pop up. Including that one over there. And if you just right click, boff, you're straight to it. Also, I do believe if you just right click in any direction, just shift right, ow, 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 ow. Well, There you have it, people. I've showed you two things. One, you can warp around, and two, be careful because you can get stuck in stuff. We ended up in our pipe. That is kind of cool. Okay, so there you go. There's the whee. Yeah, look at that. Whee. You can run out of power quickly though. But that is going to be easy to get around. So you can just right click. It won't do anything. You have to shift right click. But as you just saw, be careful where you go. It's going to hurt. So now we can just jump. We can see everything, and it's all good. So now let's get on with blood magic. Now we're going to need in blood magic. Well, this isn't my most favourite mod, I'll admit, but it is kind of interesting. You need a blood altar, basically. Now, I got all the stuff ready for that, so there we go. And you're going to need a few other things, I believe, if I actually type... yeah, that should do it. Okay, we're also going to need that, so we're going to need a diamond. We're not short on diamonds, that's for sure. Okay, just quickly, I don't know why I went in there. We're also going to need... I advise getting a divination sigil, but can we not get that yet? No, we can't get that yet. Okay, yeah, I keep forgetting because we need the blank slates and stuff. Is there anything else we need? I think this is probably... Oh yes, we did need an iron sword. Now there's a reason I want an iron sword. You could be thinking, why on earth do you want an iron sword? What possible purpose can that serve at this stage? Everything still has a purpose, even if, at the stage we're currently at, iron swords are a complete waste of time. But they're not. Even now, they can still serve a purpose, and I will be showing you very shortly the purpose they are going to serve. I only need one, so we don't need to waste every... Mind you, iron, I say waste, really. Now, we don't need to run back. I was about to do that then. Boff, right, we're straight there. Look at that. Oh, that is wonderful. Okay, so I'll set this out exactly. So the top one is, you've probably already guessed it. I've lost it, there it is going to be the blood altar itself. That's the first block. That's it. We now have a tier 1 blood altar. We can't really interact with it much. I do believe actually we needed the orb, which is what I should have made. Again, not prepared. Apologies. Where is the orb? We need. There it is. Sacrificial orb, which is made with gold, iron, and glass. Well, we'll just nip back, as we can really nip back really quickly now. Oh, that is really nice. Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. So what was it? Right, 1 iron, 1 gold, and a shitload of glass. No, thank you. Well, a bit server lag there. I wonder if Mr. Melsley's exploring. No, he shouldn't be. He'd normally warn me. And, okay, we'll make that. Oh, he is. He's travelling. Okay, so, oh, look at that. Your first prick. Interesting, interesting. Oh, thank you, he's going to have written that into me quite a lot. Okay, whatever. Okay, so now we have this blood altar here. It's basically going to need, well, you guessed it, blood / life essence to be precise. Now, the sacrificial orb, if I right-click it, ouch, that kind of really hurt. But if you've noticed, there's a little puddle of what can only be described as blood in there. It's actually life essence, but either way, it's not the prettiest thing. So if we keep using this, la 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 la. There we go. You can kill yourself with this mod. Be very careful how you mess around with this, guys. So we're now filling that up, but this is going to take forever if I just sit there and eat and such. So if we nip back to the base, I have actually been prepared on this one score. What I'm going to do is I've got a lot of brimstone set up. Why have I got brimstone set up? Because basically what I'm going to make, now this is vanilla Minecraft, you probably should already know this, but if you don't, what I'm going to do is, there's many ways to do this, but I'm going to make these. Potion of Healing 2, not 1, but 2. So I'm going to make a load of them, and we will be right back. And we're back. Okay, I made quite a few, as you can see, and some other items. So what we'll do is do some more damage to ourselves. Stingy! And then use the potion. Yes, there you have it. So I can pretty much do this all day. But we're going to need some more items. So we're going to get a diamond, and just in hand, right click on there, and nice little particle effects. That will turn into an orb. I'm going to keep doing this to make sure there's enough in there. I can't tell how much is actually in there. Oh, good stuff, good stuff. And just give it a minute, and it should. I'm hoping this room isn't too dark, and you'll be able to see what's going on. I'm bringing more torches with me. It'll lit this up a little bit better. So you should be able to see at least what's going on. I think I will light this up. I might make some of those lanterns from Formcraft really light stuff up. Ow, ow, ow. You want to keep this permanently going. You don't want it to run out of life essence. This probably isn't the most efficient way, but it keeps going, ah ha ha ha, as you have noticed. It just upgraded. Now we have a weak blood orb. Now, on most things in blood magic, you need to bind it to yourself for it to either work or so that nobody else nicks it. So when you get it, the first thing you do, right click. You lose a bit of health, but now you can see current owner, Grandma. So that is now my orb. And we can do lots and lots of stuff. But there is one thing I quickly want to do before we do anything else, and that's change the Iron Sword. Because doing it this way, let's just lose our own health. Ouch. Use potion. If I make a mistake, I should quickly close that door up, and a creeper or something comes in, I am pretty much buggered. And I don't want that. That would be not so good. So there is a way of making this a little bit better. So if we chuck an iron sword in, and we do the same thing, we keep an eye on it, it should, I'm pretty sure that this should work. I believe I needed a tier 2 altar for this. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. If you see no particle effects, as you can see, it means obviously it's not working. So let me just quickly check this out and we'll be back before you know it. And we're back, and yes, it did require a tier 2 altar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some stone and I'm going to lob that in. Because basically, to upgrade to a tier 2 altar, if we look in any eye, we basically need, I'm going to make some of these, blood runes. And blood runes require blank slates, stone, obviously the orb we just made. And there we go, it has just made it. We'll lob another one in, go lob one in at a time. And basically, blank slates, literally just throw it in like that. And what we'll do, is you see this darker layer of cobble around here, we're basically going to put the blood runes there, because that's generally how it works. And of course I need to have a, there we go. When you take stuff out, make sure you've got nothing in hand. Oh yeah, we've got to make sure this is topped up. Ow, ow, ow. Because I want to make a more efficient way of doing this, because I'm running out of potions very quickly. They're a little awkward to make, shall I say? I mean, we're talking instant health too here, you know. It's a bloody good potion. Ironically, yeah, blood magic. But bad pun by me, I do not apologise. But yeah. We just don't want it. We want a better way of doing this, and I have got a better way. That's why I've left that open. Because he said we're going to be doing some interesting stuff. So let me make a load of these slates, and we'll come back when I've got the blood runes ready. Okay, so I managed to make 8, as you can see here. So what we do is we chop all this up. There we go, like that, and then I'm hoping this works. We pop that in. Doesn't easily tell you, but that should be a level 2 altar. So if I put some more of my own life in there, sacrifice it, and then put this in, you can see it's working. It's now a level 2 altar. As you can see, the particle effects are going now, and the sword is changing. As my health is disastrous, and I hope there's enough life essence in there for this to work. There is a difference between the blood altar levels. As you can see, obviously you need certain levels to do certain things, and how much this can basically handle. And we're going to be making we should be able to make a division sigil now. I hope. Let me see if I can find it here again. There it is. And that requires simply a blank slate. So we'll just make another blank slate. Ha! This is the item I wanted. Dagger of sacrifice. Basically, if anything's near this, I can't show you. Basically, if there was an animal here or anything, mob, including a player, Mr. Mosley came here, I hit him with this. Really wouldn't kill him, but if it's near the altar, it will pretty much one-shot anything. Literally, one-shot anything. I would like to show you, but I've got no manner of getting anything over here yet. But now that's a tier 2, let's go make us some more blank slates. Because I'm going to make a division sigil. How many? We only need 1. So we'll just sit here and wait, make sure it's got enough there. Because this is not the best way of doing it, honestly. It is just not the best. We may do it a little bit more, as there's a delightful item in Britannia that can help us. That's quite costly in itself. So, let's run back to base. Now, what did we need for this again? This division sigil glass is what we need. And I have plenty of glass. We're not low on that. I made sure I kept good stock of that. So if I do that, bingo. This is probably one of the most important items in blood magic. Make sure you right click on yourself to bind it. There we go, owned to me. And it says my current LP. LP obviously stands for life points, I believe. So this is my own current supply of life points. As you can see, it's just 200. Pretty naff, really. If we nip back over to the beloved magic area, it's getting dark. Now, before we couldn't tell what this was. If we right-click on this, I'm hoping. There you go. Alters current tier 2. Capacity 10,000. Current essence 580. So now we know what tier this is, how much it's holding, and how much it can actually hold at this current stage, which is rather nice. But that's not all I'm done. We are definitely not done yet. We are going to ignore the fact that it's night and hope I don't die. That is what we're going to do, because what I want to show you quickly, I'll set it up quickly before anything else, is basically I have one of these. Here, monster spawner, skeleton one. Now you're probably thinking, Jack, how on earth did you get a spawner here? Well, I use this. It's a diamond dolly. If I type in here dolly, and hopefully nothing will jump behind me, it's basically normal dolly and 3 diamonds. However, as you can see, it does have durability, so use with caution. Basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set up a mob trap using the most basic of all methods. So I will quickly set this up, but before I finish it, I will show you all how I've done it, so if you wish to imitate it, by all means do so. So we'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so I've set it up here. As you can see down there, it's just a little block like this, to block it in. I don't know if this is actually, well, it should actually work. I've done things like this before, but with updates and such, we'll see. So pick it up, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to plop it about there, and then we'll cover it up, and we're going to see what happens. Get rid of the majority of these now. So I'm hoping what will basically happen is they will spawn, obviously, and they will basically go down the shaft. I'll just drop down here so you can see. So they'll basically drop down here and then land right here, so I can then stand on this here and smack them. But I'm a little worried in case they spawn above, and I may have enclosed it too much. But this... Ow! What the smeg? Get lost. The hell, man? What's wrong with you? Should be working. Okay, just give me a sec, guys. Okay, so after a little bit of testing, as you can see, I've managed to get some mobs in there, also lit the area up a little bit. I'll quickly show you what I did to get this. Seems to be working. I left it for a while now. Basically, what I did. See if I can get shot while doing this. There we go. You see the mob spawn at the top there. Oh, now they're going to kill each other. Fine by me. And in there, I put conveyor belts. Charge these guys here. Just simply a case of, well, just this. Rubber is really easy. You just find rubber, all forms of rubber and rubber trees. Just put it in some form of furnace, and it will cook it up into rubber. And they have murdered each other. That is beautiful. This is really slow, however. We're going to have to find a better way to do that. I can't believe they're killing each other. That's beautiful. Hang on a minute. Hang on. I should be killing them. Hang on, guys. Sheesh. Okay, so what you do is, when enemy's near it, you hit them. One hit, and they're dead. One hit, and they're dead. That's it. They're to do with Formcraft, I believe. We can ignore that. So now, as we can see, our altar is filling up rather nicely. This is a slow way with the spawner method, so I would keep using the sacrificial orb to bump stuff up. This is so basic, and it is an ugly design. That is one of my most ugliest designs. Mind you, at least it's symmetrical, I suppose, which is at least something, I suppose. And there you go, look at that. Look at them all pouring down, and we just... It one hits anything, it doesn't matter what's there. Anything near this altar, you one hit it with this sacrificial dagger, it's dead. It's dead. So if a creeper does jump up on me, if I can get it round here, I'll just BAM! Got you. Come on! So yes, this will take time. What I'm probably going to do, because we're probably running out of time very quickly, is probably going to get this to a tier 4 altar, which means getting more runes down here and getting some glowstone where the yellow bits are. That will turn it into the third one, and then down here where all the black is, and Get some redstone on there. I'm probably going to do it because there's a lot of stuff we're going to need a tier 4 altar for, but this is going to require a lot of me just standing here and whacking and sacrificing my own life, and yeah, this is just gonna take some time, to be honest. Okay, so what I'm going to do really quickly is there's one more thing I want to show you in Blood Magic. Requires me killing a lot of these things. So I'm going to make a lot of slates, and we shall be back before you know it. Okay, so quick detour from the slate making. I want to upgrade my orb, so I just quickly grabbed an emerald and made sure there was 5,000 there, because we're going to make the Apprentice Blood Orb, which is tier 2 altar. We have, and 5,000 life points. So if we just whack that in there, that will keep cooking, and I will just kill these guys while they're here. Come on, die. Give me the good stuff. So, because this orb is good, but for other things that I want to make, because I did want to make some of these, and they required, well, better than that. So that was just going to suck it up. I should suck it up pretty quickly. As you can see, it's draining quite nicely. And yeah, just I wanted to show you guys this. New orb is exciting stuff. Better orb is always good. Where are my potatoes? Living on potatoes. Not necessarily a bad thing. You get boring very quickly. Harsh. We're getting lots of bone from this as well, which is also quite good. Bone meal. That's quite happening. Good. Ah, there we go. Lovely, that's what I wanted. So there you go. There's the Apprentice Blood Orb. What did I forget to do? Find it to myself. Ow. There we go. I now own this. We don't need this one as much nowadays. We'll keep hold of it. So, back to slate making. We'll be back in a bit. Just thought, guys, while I was here, just wanted to show you me making a new slate. Because I needed the upgraded one. Forgot to show you. So, any minute now. It's the basic slate in there that you've seen me make. So, any minute now, it should turn. I've already got one, but I just thought I'd show you the creation. Lovely. No, it won't go any further because obviously needs a tier 3 altar. So that is, now 2 of them, reinforced slate. We're going to need a few of these, so again, we'll be right back. Okay, so thought I should show you this bit of me making runes of sacrifice. Charming stuff. Okay, so basically that, and we should have enough for everything we need if I was smart. And then that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. That's not all we want now. I want runes of speed as well, which is, of course, a blood rune I did not think about making. So, we'll be right back for that. But that's at least that done. So, back in a sec. Okay, so, managed to get all the ingredients for the speed runes. So, okay, I wonder if I can. Nah, I don't think so. So, all I've got to do is... Oh, that's probably why. Why did I do that? I honestly don't know. Now will it work? Oh, lovely. Okay, so we've got all the runes we wanted. So, back to the Blood Magic area, and let's wrap up for today. So, what we do now is we're pretty much going to turn this back into a tier 1 quickly. We're going to remove all these. But we're going to upgrade them with something a little bit more useful. We're going to upgrade them with speed runes and runes of sacrifice. Now, sacrifice, that should be pretty self-evident. Basically means whatever I kill, i.e. these little skulls up here, will give me more life points. And the speed runes will simply speed stuff up. But it will only speed up what you put in there. So so all the stone I've been putting in there takes its time, churning up as it goes. With the speed runes, it just speeds it up. So now, before I was getting 500 LP per skeleton hit by checking this. As you should be able to see, maybe on there. Nope, that was our admin talking to us. So let's see, we've got 980 in there. So if we get our dagger, and if we kill this guy... Oh, my word, my word, that's about almost 600 there. And that's just with 4. That's quite nice. Okay, it's only almost an extra 100 more. A lot of people will be like, no, 100 more, is that really worth it? Well, yes it is, because eventually, I mean, I'm going to put nothing but speed runes up here, because I want this to be quick. And I'm going to use the other tiers to... I'm going to basically just stick with the runes of sacrifice for the next tier. For the next episode, though, I will, as I say, I'm trying to get to the 4th tier, because this is quite time consuming. And the video is broken up as it is, you know, me popping off, doing stuff, popping back. So... It'd probably be best if I just get this to tier 4. As I say, all I'm going to be doing is making runes of sacrifice. I'll be putting them in here. I mean, I'll explain everything when we come back briefly, but I'll be putting them in here and just putting the according bits. And I'll just be whacking stuff here for quite a while, to say the least. So, as I say, I will leave in the description a link to the Blood Altar Beat the Beast wiki page, because this thing is a monster to build, and I can't stress the point of marking this out. I honestly can't. Mark it out with different colours so you know what's where, because where these whites cobblestone is, I can put any block I want. I can put majestic pink colours if I wanted to, I can put blues, I can put obsidian, I can put blocks of iron, anything you want. It just doesn't matter. The mod author couldn't care less what you put there, that's how we designed it. Where I put these grey ones, yes, you have to put these specific runes down. And on top of here, where you can see yellow, purple, blue, red, that is for specific items that go on. But as I say, I will leave a link. As I say, I'll try to get tier 4, and there you go. There's an introduction to Blood Magic and some nice little warping around the bases. Damn it, I'm going to show stuff off here. I haven't got to think about that one. But yeah, we can just warp around happily. The range on this thing is surprisingly good. So I will change where these are positioned because they are not well positioned. And we shall come back on the excuse me. We will come back on the next episode. Hope you enjoyed this, and take care. Thank you for watching.